Hey, it's Brian Burns with the Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling podcast, doing another video showing you some great social selling tools that you can find on the internet. This one is a charge item. I think I pay like $15 a month for it, but it's invaluable when you're in sales because what's one of the biggest time wasters we have? When we're talking to clients, we're trying to set up a time for a phone call or a demo or a meeting, and there's all this going back and forth, sending calendar invites, trying to keep track of did they accept, did they not, and trying to sync up each other's calendars. And let's face it, in sales, our calendars are pretty erratic at best. So I use a service called Timetrade. There's several of these products out there, like Schedule Once is another one that I tried. Not really sure why I picked Timetrade, but it works pretty good. I've liked it. It's pretty inexpensive. I've got the professional edition. They've got everything from a free one that you can try for a month or so to one that actually has a customized website for you, which is really powerful if you want to brand that and you get the money. So what I do is I set up different types of activities over here to the left. Watch my cursor here to the left, where I have like a 15-minute phone call. This is a quick introductory 15-minute discussion, a 30-minute in-person, 30-minute phone call, which is my most common. And that's what I'll show today. And how I use it is it gives you this calendar that you can share with people, which is basically this URL that brings you back to your calendar on Timetrade. And what you do is you set up the appointments or the slots that are free for you. So I'll do this for like my podcast, and this is how I record my podcast. So I'll go up here and I'll edit the available dates that I have. And what I like to do is I like to do it on Friday. So I mix up interviews with podcast guests as well as people who want to just chat with me about the podcast or their careers or sales situations. And I open up the time slots that I'm free. And these are what shows up when the person clicks that URL, when they get the email. So you would email that URL instead of emailing a schedule or a calendar invite, which they will reply back, oh, that doesn't work, or I couldn't adjust it, or some other time wasting excuse. So I free up these, and you can do it in any increment you want. Try and keep it tight so that you can have focused days and patterns of qualifying meetings, demos, follow-ups from presentations, next step type of meetings, and give this a shot. It's really powerful. You can try it for 30 days for free. I found it to be invaluable and saving me just a ton of time. I originally started doing the podcast guests and back and forth. Very busy people with a bunch of different administrators involved. This way, it works fantastic. People love it. If they're interested, they immediately get on my calendar, sometimes 4 weeks in advance, and that's fine. Fine with me. I get them on the calendar and something happens, and there's no back and forth, which is just a complete time waste. So check it out and check out my other social selling videos, and check out the podcast, The Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling, on iTunes and Stitcher. Thanks.